Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt. This is Rohit and today I'm going to discuss about the Agentforce Conversation Client API that is called ACC API. So this is the new module in summer 26. So you have to learn about it because it's related to the Agentforce and LWC. So let me tell you first of all what is this. So before that, if you are new in this channel, so please like, share, comment, subscribe the channel, also turn on the bell icon for more updates so you never will miss any kind of update from my end. And also I have updated lots of video uploaded regarding the summer 26 and React app, so you can reach out and you can watch these all videos here. It's very beneficial for us if you are working in Salesforce developer or architect or any kind of role as you have in your mind. Okay, so please keep in your mind these all things and you can learn day by day these things. So let's get started without any wasting time. So what is Agentforce Conversation Client API? So this is used for the, whenever you have lots of LWC component and lots of Agentforce and you want to interact your Agentforce with the help of LWC. So in that case, you have to use this ACC API, and this is the programmatically manage the state of the native Agentforce side panel within the Salesforce Lightning desktop application. Right now, there are so many limitations regarding this one. So it can be accessible only the Salesforce Lightning Experience desktop environment. Okay, so please keep in your mind these things and we will learn these all things here one by one. Okay, so let me open my VS Code and then we will write our code step by step, and please watch this video until end without any delay. Okay, because of if you want to learn new things, so definitely you can bear with me and definitely I will tell you, and 100% I will tell you, you will be get to know more about this new things and definitely you can increase your knowledge here. Okay, so let me move into my VS Code. So this is my VS Code. Let me create some LWC component and select the template, like create Lightning Web component. Select the template as JavaScript and enter your component name. So in my case, I'm using like Agentforce launcher. Okay, so this is my component, and now you can see my component is created successfully here, right? Now you have to write first of all JS file, and then we will write HTML and then little bit CSS or SLDS. Then one by one we will learn here. Okay, so first of all you have to import the toast one. So let's say import that is toast one. Okay, so how to import? You have to write like import and this curly bracket so toast and from this lightning / platform so toast event. So this is one, you have to use this. After that we have to import our things that is related to that is this lightning / ACC API. Okay, so now how to do that? You have to use like open. These all are methods available in that particular module, so you have to use it like execute. Okay, here from a single code you have to use lightning / ACC API okay, and then semicolon. So this is things you have to use like import, open, close, execute from this lightning / ACC API. Okay, so let me save this, and once you save this, now you have to do one thing. Okay, so you have to write some bot ID. So before that, let me add the some decorator. Let's say API track decorator, because we need these things. So in this body we have to use like add API and then bot ID. So this is the bot ID here. So right now I'm not using any kind of bot ID. So you can use it here because it's a like API bot ID. So later on we can consume this bot ID inside the Lightning App Builder page. Okay, so keep it like this, or you can directly assign your bot ID here. Okay, so instead of hard coded, you can use any custom metadata type, custom setting, or any kind of apex you have. Okay, but right now I'm not using any kind of things, so just leave it like this. Later on we will see these things. Okay, after that you have to use like track, because reactive property we have to use this for the utterance. So let me add this utterance here. Utterance, I'll keep it blank like this, empty. Okay, now we have to do one thing. After this one, now we have to keep utterance in synchronization manner as user already provide, right? So let me tell you one thing here. So here handle utterance changes, because we have to use some handler, right? So I can use like handle utterance, or it's a capital U, because I already have some snippets. So for without wasting any time, so we can just copy and paste here, and then you can use it in your code as well here. Okay, I will push this code into my git repo, so you can just copy and paste and play around it. For the time being, I'm just using like this because I already written by the myself with AI. As of now, you are working on the AI era, so everyone can use the AI or build the code. It's up to you. Okay, and then open the agent manner side by side given by the bot. Okay, like this. And now we have this one. Let me copy this side by side and we can use here. So no, I don't want this code, so I can remove it and paste it here. This is for changes. Let's say I have some input text box, right? I'm writing something, so just capturing using the utterance variable, and this is for handling open. So this one can handle the open the Agentforce panel using the bot ID. So it's automatic open the agent bot panel using the bot ID. That particular bot ID we will provide in upcoming minutes. So please keep in your mind these things. After that, we have to use like close the agent side panel. How to close it? So very simple. We can use this method like close, because we already defined here in this API module like open, close, and execute. So we have to do same thing for the close, as we already have like open, close, and these all things, right? And this is the await, async await. This asynchronous JavaScript you have to keep in your mind. If you don't know about the async await, you can watch my JavaScript playlist, and then definitely you will be get to more about it. Okay, so this is the second method. Let me check, or let me show you the third one, that is called execute. How to use the execute handler. So we can use this one like async handler execute try, and then this is the execute one. So all the import we already consume, right? We are not using this Sotos event as of now. We will use in the end of this code. Okay, then you will be get to know more about it. So just let me copy one single code for the toast message, and now immediately you can see there is no error in my code, right? We already consumed this whole thing. So here please keep in your mind, this is the very most important in case of you are working on the Agentforce panel and LWC, and based on the LWC you can open the Agentforce panel. Okay, so this is how you can write this small code, because this is a very small code. For your understanding purpose, I'm going to show you these all things here. In later on, maybe upcoming video, you will be learn more about the like session. So how to store the session or how to resume the session in the Agentforce using the LW, we will talk about it. Please mention your thoughts, or which kind of video you want. So in the comment section you can mention it, and then definitely I will look into it and I will create some contents whenever I will get some time. Okay, so here come to this one JS code, we already written it, right? Let me open the HTML like Agentforce launcher, Agentforce launcher HTML. This is the empty file, right? And same for Agentforce. This is Agentforce launcher XML file, not test file, like a launcher file. Okay, this is my metadata file. And if you want to create this CSS, we will look into it if we need, otherwise keep it like this. Okay, so for time being I have this HTML, so let me just copy and paste this HTML file here, and I will tell you how it is going looks like. Okay, so just here you can see this is Agentforce ACC API demo utility. You can see the card start from this line number 2 from till, and I think yeah, and after that we have this div, and it's have some lots of SLDS. And after that I have one section. Under this section I'm just trying to use my button group, and we have this button group like open, close, and this is the our handler, right? We already defined this handle open, handle close. If you want to go to the JS file and then see where it is defined, so now you can see here handle open. Same for the close as well. So let me copy this close and find out here. Definitely you can see the close as well, right? So these all handler already defined in the JS file. Now just I'm trying to use inside my HTML. After that you can see message execute type message here. This is kind of input type layout, and in this input here you can see if anyone enters something, it comes inside the utterance, and it is handled by this handler. After that we can show this utterance or in this Agentforce panel, this kind of things. So it's automatic goes to this execute, and execute have this functionality. Let me copy this handle execute, and in JS once you see this method handler, you can see execute trends based on the board ID. Okay, so this is how you can write your HTML and JS file. Let me do that one thing in the XML file. So without XML file you cannot launch this component in the Salesforce UI. Okay, so how to do that? Let me tell you one thing. So just let me copy my existing one because I already mentioned these things. So now you can see this one in the HTML file, or in this XML file we have like master level. Okay, and we can, let's say, Agentforce panel launcher or Agentforce launcher. We can use this one because it's kind of master level. We will see in the record page, app page, home page, and you have to enable this LWC as is exposed, so must be true, otherwise it will not be available. And this is available on the record page. I already mentioned some target config and some property like board ID is must be in a string format, and these all things like home page also board ID, lightning app page also board ID. So these all config, you can configure it based on your need. Okay, so my component is ready now, and how to use this component inside Salesforce, let me tell you one thing here. So let me deploy this component first of all. So just, and now you can see our component successfully deployed. Let me open my Salesforce org. So you can open the Salesforce org using the accApi command. So I'm using the terminal because I like the terminal. I love terminal. So that's why accApi org open, and I can use my Firefox browser. So it will be open definitely my Firefox. Right now I'm using this one. Okay, so go to the lead object here, open any lead, right? We don't have any LWC, so let me edit this page first. Just go to the edit page, and once you go to here, it's open to me one lightning app builder page, and the second was like app builder page. And just you have to do one thing, just drag and drop your LWC component. So this Agentforce launcher, because we already configured this label and that description about this component. So just drag and drop somewhere like this, and after that you have to do one thing. Here you can see agent bot ID. So you have to provide the agent bot ID, otherwise it will not work directly. So in my case, how to get the agent bot ID? So you can get the agent bot ID using this query. So let me tell you one thing. So once you have these things, then definitely you will be get to know more about it. So let me make it this duplicate because I need to write one SQL query, and then you will be see how to get the bot ID from the Salesforce, okay, and put in this lightning app builder page. Okay, so go to the back here because I need some setup configs. So leave it this page as of now. Go to this one, like a setup one, and just open any kind of things, let's say developer console, web console, or you can use VS Code as well. So in this demo or Agentforce vibe. It's up to you, but right now I'm using developer console for your easy to understand these things. So in the query editor, just paste this query. Now you can see lots of things regarding this bot, right? Like bot definition. So just copy the bot name, that is our Agentforce default. So we have this default one, we will see here. Okay, so this is the employee agent, this second one. So just copy this ID. Okay, go to the Lightning App Builder page and just paste it this ID here and click on the save. Just save this and activate this page. Once you activated this page, right, just assign default or desktop only and save it. Now you can see activation of our Lightning page we already activated. Just go back here and now you can see my LWC component here, like open, close and execute, right? So in this demo I'm just demonstrate only 3 functionality like open, close and execute. Let me click on the open. Now immediately you can see, guys, please observe, it's open me my default Agentforce, right? So you can see my default Agentforce here. You can close it like this. It's automatic close, open, close, open, close, something like that. You can play around it. But let me tell you one thing. I can type something here. Let's say hi. Just execute. Immediately you can see hi. It is coming, like hi is coming here, like hi utterance, right? So this is the typing by me here. You can see here. You can type anything as you want. Let's say hello, how are you, something like that. Or let's say show me the cases, show me all open cases, something like that, and click on the execute. Immediately you can see show me all open cases. So it goes to this particular Agentforce because we already set up the bot ID. That's why you can see it's open the particular Agentforce. So let's see what will be the output comes here. And also here the open cases. Let me know if you need something or more assistance. So now you will be see like some open cases like this, right? There are so many things. You can click on it and it's automatic redirect that particular list view of the cases, and you can close it like this or you can open it. You can play around like this. So guys, I hope you learned something new in this video. So if you feel like and if you learn something new, definitely, then you can, I need one support from your end. Just you can subscribe my channel, turn on the bell icon for more updates so you never will miss any kind of update from my end whenever I will be upload any kind of video. So you will not be miss any kind of notification from my end. Then definitely you will learn lots of things in upcoming days. So till then, bye bye, take care, see ya. Thank you for watching, guys. See you again, bye bye.